All right, Shalom Yasharallah. Before we get started, we'll give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachahakwadash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders at Great Millstone, and teaching Ruel. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And we're back out here on the highways and hedges, preaching the gospel of the kingdom to the Hebrew Israelites, all right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and those who are scattered abroad, all right, that look like other nations, but are in fact Israelites. All right, we're out here to preach repentance. All right, teach you to preach the prophecies of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and the things that's coming to pass. All right, and I don't really have a topic for this, this week's lesson. We're going to go into various topics. All right, talk about the things that we're seeing throughout the world in the news and everything. It's a lot going on. World War III, okay, the mark of the beast, right? A civil war, race wars, all types of stuff we're about to see in these latter days, man. All right, and if you're going, and to get through these times, you're going to need Yahweh, all right, whose name is, that's the name of the Most High, who the world calls God, all right, and Yahweh Shai, who the world really calls Jesus Christ, man. You're going to need Yahweh Ba'ashem, all right, in the name Yahweh Shai, all right, in these latter days, man. And let's start with that, all right. Let's start with let's get Isaiah 33 and 6, all right, because he gives us the wisdom and the knowledge to keep us stable, So let's start with that. Let's get Isaiah 33. Okay. I was going through this week, got a little, weather's changing. So when the weather changes, I get a little sickness, but, I'm getting through it now. It was bad. What was it? I started, I think it was Tuesday night going into Wednesday, It was bad, but, now I'm, starting to, get better, so I may sound a little different to you brothers and sisters out there. All right, but getting back into this, Isaiah verse 33 and chapter 6. Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6, and it reads, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord," whose name is Yahweh, is his treasure. All right, wisdom and knowledge. Go that truck go by. All right, wisdom and knowledge is what's going to keep you stable in the days to come, man. All right, because we're about to see a whole lot of, we're about to see some times we've never been in before. Jacob's trouble, man. Right? It tells us in Daniel 12 and 1, like a time no other. It's going to be such a bad time that the angels, it's going to intervene, man. Right? Let's read it again. Isaiah 33 and 6, it says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times." Right? What times is he talking about? The times of Jacob's trouble, man. The times we're in right now. We're already in the midst of Jacob's trouble, but it hasn't, it hasn't, amplified yet. It hasn't, what's the word? It hasn't gotten to a large scale as of yet, right? It's still on a low level, right? But soon it's gonna increase. Wickedness is gonna increase. Death is gonna increase. It's gonna be famine in the land, in the world, right? It says, I read it again one more time, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord," whose name is Yahweh, is his treasure. All right, and that's what you're gonna need, man. You're gonna need Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua in these latter days. All right, you're gonna need the wisdom and knowledge to keep you stable. Because if you don't have it, what's gonna happen? You're gonna bug out. You're not gonna know what to do. Right? Let's get Luke 21 real quick.
Oh, really?
Have you looked Luke into chapter 21 and verse in 25, and it reads, Luke 21:25, and it says, "And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring." All right, perplexity means what? In the Greek, the word perplexity means, I think it's aporia, and if you go to the root word of that word is aporio, and it means to be in straits, to be in doubt. All right, to lack of resources, really. And what's the resources of the world? People want food. They want, stuff to drink. They need their necessities to get them through everyday life, right? So there's gonna be a lack of resources out here, man. You're gonna go to the store, or you're gonna go to the bank. Can't get your money out, right? Because they're gonna transform this into a digital world, man. They're gonna make you get the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, right? They're gonna make turn money digital. right? You're gonna have a digital ID, you know. Everything's gonna be digital, man. So this is what the time we're coming into, right? So let's read it again. Matthew 21. And matter of fact, we can read this whole thing. This is Matthew 21, Luke 21, right? And I'm gonna start at verse I'm gonna start at verse 7, right? Luke 21:7. It says, and they asked him, saying, Master, but when Salakia, bear with me, y'all. Luke 21:7, it says, and they asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be? And what sign will there be when these things shall come to pass? Right? Verse 8, and it says, and he said, take heed that ye be not deceived, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed or the Messiah. Right? And the time draweth near. Go ye not therefore after them. All right, it's going to come a time where, deceivers are going to come saying that they're the Messiah, which already got, right, a man walking around saying he's the Messiah. His name go by Judah, something like that. Different types of guys on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, But it says in Isaiah 47 that he will not meet us as a man. He's gonna come at when the Lord Yahweh shall return to the world called Jesus Christ. He's gonna come back as an angelic being, man. He's not coming back to give out flowers and roses. No, he's coming back to destroy, man. All right, with the angels. Okay. Verse 8 again, Salaki, verse 7 again. They asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be? And what sign will there be when these things shall come to pass? And he said, take heed that ye be not deceived, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Messiah. And the time draweth near, go ye not therefore after them. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified. Right? I'll read that one more time. Because we're seeing these wars and these rumors of wars, right? You got North Korea sending 12,000 troops. I believe somebody can, quote me on that. I believe it's 12,000. They're just sending it to Ukraine, right? Because they got a league with Russia, Let's read it again. Luke 21 and verse 9. It says, but when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass. But the end is not by and by. So the end is not yet. You're gonna hear wars and rumors of wars. All right, but the end is not yet, man. Because before World War III pops off, the mark of the beast, the RFID chip has to be implemented, man. Okay. But we're saying, these Israel and the things going on in the Middle East, right? You're saying Ukraine and Russia, China, want to invade Taiwan. Okay, these different things, these different wars is going to happen. It's starting off as small, but eventually it's going to grow. All right, it's going to lead to World War III. Lord willing, we'll get into that, right? Continuing on, it says, verse 10, then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And great earthquakes shall be in divers places, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. All right, great pestilences, man. Think back to 2020, man. All right, how you want to say it? The COVID, let that truck go past. The COVID, that was a great pestilence, man. All right, they admitted that was a test run. Okay, so when they made the MOTB mandatory, right? A lot of people are going to take that, because it's what do you call it? You're going to submit to this system, right? Luke 21 and verse 11 again. It says, and great earthquakes shall be in divers places, and famines. Gonna be famines to come, right? People gonna be dying of hunger. Right, it says that in Lamentations, better die by the sword than die of hunger, roughly paraphrasing. It says, and great earthquakes shall be in divers places, all right, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs, right, shall there be from heaven, right, great signs we're seeing. We had an eclipse earlier this year, right, we had a you got these, what do they call them, these shooting stars going past, blood moons, right? Verse 12, it says, but before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, and delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. Yeah, we're gonna be persecuted for this word, man. All right, those who are calling themselves Hebrew Israelites, right? those who claim to be in the truth, we're going to be persecuted. They're going to lay their hands on us. Okay? And a lot of us, a lot of us, well, not us, but a lot of our people who claim to be Hebrew Israelites, man, they're going to, they're going to, what's the word? They're going to get weak, right? Right, they're going to get weak, man. And they're going to turn against the Lord, right? So we're praying ourselves, that doesn't happen. We pray that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua give us the spirit, right? To stand strong, to stand firm for this word, okay? And reading again, Luke 21:12, it says, but before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you. They did the same thing to the disciples in Yahushua, man. All right, Peter got killed. John was beheaded. The only one who didn't get beheaded, I believe, was Paul. He was a Roman citizen. All right, how you doing? Good. All right. It says, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. And they shall turn to a testimony. It's Yahweh, not Yahweh. Yahweh, verse 13. And it shall, okay. And it shall turn, to you for a testimony. Settle it therefore in your hearts, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not able to gainsay nor resist. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolk and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death. Right, gonna be betrayed, man. Gotta prepare yourself for betrayal by friends, close relatives, mother, father, sister, brother, whoever, man. All right, which really honestly, you can't really trust those even in the truth, man. Now you got brothers who've been on the line, right? Who've been out here for years together. Those are the ones who you can trust. But those, you still gotta be careful, man. A lot of people are set up. They're agents, spies. They had. Let me see if I can get that. I think that's chapter 20. Yeah, Luke 20 and verse 19, and it says, and the chief priests and the scribes the same hour sought to lay hands on him, and they feared the people, for they perceived that he had spoken this parable against them. And they watched him and set forth spies, which should feign themselves just men, that they might take hold of his words, that so they might deliver him unto the power and authority of the governor. You see? So you're gonna have spies, you're gonna have agents among you, man. Among us. There are spies and agents, agents provocateurs in this ministry, man. Set up by Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right, starting up with the top, your top, all right, banking elites, man. Okay? So going back to Luke 21 and 16 again. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolk and friends. And some of you shall they cause to be put to death. Right? And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. And we're already hated, man. Okay? Right? People out here, they hate the Hebrew Israelites. They shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahshua to your household. All right? People out here, they hate the Hebrew Israelites. Why do they hate us? Well, they hate the people hate the truth, man. They live in a world full of lies. So when they hear the truth, they get offended. They get hurt, they get cut. Because it goes against their sinful lifestyle, especially our people, so-called black people, Latino people, Native Americans, right? They get cut by this word, man, and they get offended over what's in it, man. So you say you love God, but you truly don't love God. You truly don't love who you call Jesus. That's not his name. His name is Yahushua. You get hurt by this word because it goes against your sinful lifestyle, your sinful nature, right? And it says, reading it again, but and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But there shall not a hair of your head perish, and your patience present ye your souls, man. So you gotta be patient. You gotta wait on the Lord, man. All right, gotta wait for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Continuing on in verse 20, it says, and when you shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. And this talking about the back in 70 AD, man. Okay. So reading again, Luke 21 and 20, it says, get to bring this a little closer. Maybe y'all can hear me. It says, Luke 21 and 20, and it says, and when you shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. And that happened during the time of 70 AD. I believe it was Titus and Vespasian. All right, invaded Jerusalem. And a lot of our people they escaped to the mountains. Some escaped. A lot of if you read the book, what's it called? From Babylon to, I believe it's Babylon to Timbuktu, something like that. You know, it says over 1 million Jews fled to Africa. You see, and we believe, you know, also a lot of people, they fled to, you know, Europe, Spain, Germany, all types of places, man. That's why you see, you see, you know, the Russian icons. You know, that was us, man. That was our people. What's it called? The Dark Ages. When our people ruled for, Jake was ruling for 1,000 years, man. You know, that's why they called it the Dark Ages, man. They don't call it the Dark Ages because nothing was going on. No, it was something going on. So-called black people were in rulership. You know, and Esau tried to hide it. You know, they cover up. That's why it goes into Job 9:24. All right, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. You see, we are the judges. Okay? So continuing on, verse 21. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them which are in the countries enter therein too. And this is going to happen again, man. All right, Esau going to come down with that great wrath. He's going to send down his armies, okay, again, on you Jakes, man. Especially, you know, those us as well, but on Israel, period. Because he wants, why? He wants us rooted out of the earth, man. He has that hatred for so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, man. You know, and even those who are scattered abroad. You know, who like the other nations but are in fact Israelites, man. See? It says, verse 21 again, then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter therein too. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. For there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon his people. And it says that, man. All right, brother got precept. Yeah, First Maccabees chapter 3. We'll read that. This is First Maccabees, right, which is in the Apocrypha, which the devil took out, Esau, Edom. Okay. First Maccabees 3:46. Wherefore the Israelites assembled themselves together and came to Masphah over Jerusalem, against Jerusalem. For in Masphah was the place wherein they prayed aforetime in Israel. Then they fasted that day and put on sackcloth, and cast ashes upon their heads, and rent their clothes, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen, right, okay, Esau, so-called white man, you know, the heathen, and laid open the book of the law in that time where the Greek captivity, which Seleucus, the Seleucian Empire, I believe, they was warring against each other. And lay open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images. So they changed it. You know, they changed who the world calls Jesus, what he actually looks like. They put up a so-called white man, Caesar Borgia, and gave that to you niggas, man. All right, that's what they gave the world. That's what they gave you, and you worship him. That's an idol, man. All right, the real Messiah is a so-called black man, dark skin, woolly hair, beard. Okay. He has fringes on, like right now. He was a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah, man. Okay? The water brother for that precept. Okay? Verse 23 again. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. For there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. And, Salakia. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. So who the Gentiles? The Gentiles are those people in the Holy Land right now, man. All right, Amalek, right? Read it again. It says, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations, right? Slavery. See? And it says, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled, man. And their time is almost up. Okay, the time of the Gentiles is almost over, and the true people will go back into their right place, right, which is the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, the true Israelites, and those who are scattered abroad. They look like other nations but are fat Israelites. You know, you could have white skin, but your forefather could be an Israelite, man. You know, look at Patrick Mahomes, look at Blake Griffin, look at who else? What's that guy name? He slipped in my mind. I'm trying to think of his name. He's in the NBA. He's on the Knicks. I think it's like DiVincenzo, something like that. He has clearly he has white skin, but his father is a so-called black man. Travis Kelce. You know, it says, brother put up. That's how you know Esau has no heritage in the earth. He steals everyone. Yeah, he steals everyone else. He claims to be the so-called, you know, the originator of the earth, man. You know, because they said the society started with the Greeks. No, all right. Yeah, he steals everyone else's heritage, but his, man. He doesn't want to be Esau. He wants to be an Israelite. You know, he wants to be everybody else but himself. Micah 2:2, it says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Exactly, man. You see, they take a man in his heritage, which they did to us, the Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negroes like Native Americans. They took our heritage and gave us what? Let's get Deuteronomy, okay? This is a part of the curses, right? They give you a so-called colored black person, a Negro, African American, right? Which you're none of those. You're a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of this and that. If you're a so-called black man, you're a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah or the tribe of Benjamin or Levi. If you're a Northern Kingdom, you're from the tribe of Gad, Native American, Seminole Indian, tribe of Reuben, all right? Cuban, Manasseh, right? Dominican, Simeon. That's who you truly are. This Deuteronomy 28 and verse. Give me 1 second. Looking for it. I'm looking for it. If a brother could put that up, Deuteronomy, it's in Deuteronomy 20, a proverb in the byword. I forgot where it's at.
Yeah, it's a 100-yard dash.
Thou shalt be a proverb in the byword. If a brother can put that up, Baruch Shah, I appreciate it. I'm gonna get back to Luke. Luke 21. Okay. And like I said, I'm going through the spirit in this. All right. I don't really have a set title, but the times we're living in, hey, why not go into end time prophecy once again? So Luke 21:25, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity. Which we're in that word perplexity. Yeah, the water, brother. Deuteronomy 28:37, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord Yahweh, all right, shall lead thee. So they gave you the word nigga. They give you Mexican, Puerto Rican, all right. These are not your names, man. You're from the tribe of Judah, tribe of Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, whoever, whatever respective tribe you come from, man. All right. You're not an African American. All right. There's no such thing as an African American. You can't be two nationalities at the same time, or mixed. They say that word mixed. I'm a mixed person. I'm half white, half black. There's no half, man. You either white or you not. There's really no such thing as white or black, So you either a Edomite or you're an Israelite. If your father's an Edomite, then you're an Edomite. If your father's an Israelite, you're an Israelite. Okay. Or you could be a Moabite or Arab or Ishmaelite or whatever, man. Okay. There's no such thing as half. All right. So going back, Revelation. I keep thinking of Revelation. Luke 21:25 again. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars. It says, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. All right, and we were in that word perplexity. That's the Greek word aporia. Okay, and the root word of that is aporio. Okay, it means to be in what? To be in straits, to be in want. All right, to lack of resources, to be in doubt. So going back to Isaiah 33:6, the wisdom and knowledge is gonna keep you stable. If you don't have it, what? You're gonna be in doubt, man. Not knowing which way to go, not knowing what to do in that time. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of our people out here, man, who don't have this wisdom and this knowledge. Even Israelites who in this truth, man, they playing around, playing games. All right, not calling on the names of the Lord, not giving you the truth of the matter. Right? They're gonna be in the same way, man. Right? It says, verse 26. men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things, right, which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And that what? That's the return of Yahweh Shai, man. All right, that's the ultimate prophecy we're waiting on. The destruction of America, Babylon the Great, and the return of Yahweh, and the return of Yahweh Shai, man. Gathering up his elect. He's not gathering all people who believe in him. All right, no. All right, if you're not of the elect, you will not be saved, man. The elect, especially if you're not of the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay, you don't have that. You don't have to have black skin to be an Israelite. All right, you have white skin. You can have yellow skin. You know, doesn't matter what you look like. If your seed goes back to your father, if your father's seed goes back to being an Israelite, you're an Israelite. Okay, but that's what we're waiting on. Revelation 1:7. Behold, let's get that. Matter of fact, okay, let's get that. Revelation 1:7. Revelation chapter 1 and verse 7, it says, Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, amen. Okay? So those clouds are what? Those clouds are chariots, man. What you call UFOs. All right? Those are chariots of the Lord, man. But, you know, the angels are inside them, right? That's our salvation right there. Revelation 22:7, Behold, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the book of the prophecy, right? And a lot of our people not keeping the books of this prophecy, man. Okay. So going back to Luke 21 and 28, it says, And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. And he spake to them a parable. Behold, the fig tree and all the trees, when they now shoot forth, ye see and know of your own selves that summer is now nigh at hand. So likewise ye, when ye see these things come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of the Most High is nigh at hand, and it's getting closer, man. Each day we go on, the closer and closer does the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua come, and the ruler and the rule of Israelites is going to be on the earth, man. Because we're going to rule, man. Okay, it doesn't matter what you think of that. All right, it will be slaves in the kingdom. Okay, the Israelites will be ruling forever and ever. Okay, and you're gonna like it. You either gonna like that. All right, doesn't matter what you got to say. Okay, I don't care if you get mad at it. I don't care if you're offended. It is what it is, man. Right? It says, verse 31 again. So likewise ye, when ye see these things, right, come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of the Most High is nigh at hand. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life. And so that day come upon you unawares. Because yeah, it says like the day of the Lord is going to come like a thief in the night, man. Going to catch a lot of people off guard. Hey, and the water, brother, put in that precept of Jeremiah 30:16. And it reads, Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured. And all thine adversaries, who are adversaries? Read Psalms, the 82nd chapter, I believe. Was the 83rd chapter. Therefore all that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity, which is what? Slavery. Our adversaries, we have adversaries. Let's go read it, matter of fact. Psalms, I think it's 83. Let me see. Salaki. Yeah, Psalms 83. I'm going to start at verse 1, and it reads, Keep not thou silence, O power, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted, all right, against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Right? It says, For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. And they came up and made a league with each other. They made a pact. Right? To do what? To read it one more time. Verse 4, they have said, Come and let us cut them off from being a nation. They want to cut you off, man. All right? So-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Puerto Ricans, Native Americans, they want to cut you off, man. Right? From being a nation. Right? It says that the name of Israel may be no more right? In remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Who's the first one on the list? The tabernacles of Edom. See? The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites. They're the second ones. Because if you didn't know, before the transatlantic slave trade, there was a sub-Saharan slave trade. Which the Arabs, they had so-called blacks in slavery, man. You know, trading you across the Middle East, whatever you want to call it. Right? And they did much worse to us than, well, that's what they say. But, you know, it was, you know, they made you, they cut off your privates, you know. That's what these Arabs did to us, man. They're going to pay for that. Are you Israelites going to go into slavery, boy? Right? It says, the tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab. All right, that's the so-called Chinese. And the Hagarenes. I always get that messed up. Gabal and Ammon, who are the Japanese. And Amalek, the Philistines, who are Ham, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have Hopen, the children of Lot, say Lot. So these are our enemies, our adversaries. Okay, Jeremiah 30 and 16 again. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give thee for a prey. Okay. So yes, there will be slavery in the kingdom of heaven, which the kingdom of heaven is going to be on earth. All right. So going back to Luke 21. This is Luke 21 and 34 again. It says, "Take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts, which is your mind, okay." It says, "be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, man." All right, not saying you don't have to, you know, you can do, you know, not do what you want, but as long as it's lawful, you know. But don't get caught up in the ways of this world, man. Okay. Be focused on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That goes for myself as well, man. You know, you can't get caught up in this world because this world is going to pass away, right? It says, "And so that day come upon you unawares, for as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the earth." The whole earth, the face of the whole earth. It says, "Watch ye therefore and pray always." See that? Yahushua told us to watch and pray, man. Right? "Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man." Okay? So we want to be accounted worthy to escape the things that's about to come upon this world, man. And upon America, which is Babylon the Great. Are you about to see death, bloodshed, famines, people gonna be dying out in the streets. All right, total what's it called? Order at chaos. All right, order out of chaos, man. That's what we're about to see in these times, man. Right? Let's get this is Ezekiel, right? Ezekiel 21 and verse 8. And it says, "Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth?" Yeah, should we be in a time of, you know, having Israelite marriages and, you know, having parties, cookouts, right? Are we in a time of being mirthful? No, man. Which is, it's a time and place for that. Let this trust go by. All right. All right, it's a time and place to have your fun, man. Okay. It's a time. It says that in Ecclesiastes chapter 3. All right. It's a time and place for you know, a time for this, a time for that, a time to hate and a time to love, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. Right. But to be in a mirthful spirit 24/7, hey, you're in the wrong spirit, man. You gotta check yourself. All right. It goes for all of us. We gotta check ourselves. Right. So read it again, Ezekiel 21 and 10, it says, "It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Shall we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. And he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer." Who's the slayer? All right, let's get Psalm 17. All right, which is who? I'm going the wrong way. This is Psalms Slakia. Psalm 17 and 13, it says, "Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked." Which is thy sword? Who are the wicked? All right, the wicked, like we said, is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Starting with your top begging elites, man. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, all right, the Oppenheimers, what's they called? DuPonts or DuPoints, okay? Goldsmen, right? All these wicked, the people we don't see, you know. Bill Gates, they're on the forefront. Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, they're on the forefront. That's what they want you to see. But you're never going to see the richest man on earth, man. Okay, these people are living in castles. They have miles of land. You're never going to see them, man. Okay, these are the ones who are controlling the earth. All right, these people on this sign. Okay, Job 9:24. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked, but the Lord Yahweh Shai is about to come and take it back from them. They only had it for a short season, and with that short season, hey, they did a lot of wickedness, man. See, but the still about to come down with that wrath. Let's get Revelation 12 and 12. Right? Slakia. Revelation chapter 12. Okay. And verse 12. And it reads, "Therefore rejoice," Slakia. It reads, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth they have but a short time." Who's that devil? All right, going to the word devil is the Greek word diabolos. All right, and it's applied to a man. Okay, it's applied to a man who plays the role or sides with Satan. Okay, so there's a physical counterpart of Satan on the earth, and that's who? Esau, Edom. Okay, so-called white people, so-called white man. All right, which are not white, they're red, because their blood shows through they have a disease. They have leprosy, man. Okay, back then before in the ancient world, all people had dark skin. They had a dark hue, but Esau, all right, they came out white, right? So Revelation 12 and 12 again. "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you," right? "Having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time." He know this time is short, man. All right, that's why they're trying to do all the things they can. They speeding things up, man. All right, it was recently brothers putting out this DOD executive. I forgot what number it is, but they're giving I think giving I forgot how it went, but I think they're giving authorization I believe to attack American people, right? So it's Jacob's trouble is on the way, man. It's at the door, really. The mark of the beast is at the door. Jacob's trouble is at the door. The famine of the word is at. It's gonna be a time where you're not gonna hear this word anymore, man. You Jakes out here, who don't care about this word, who just walking past, not giving a thing to it. Hey, that's on you, man. You're not of the elect. That's what we out here for, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai and Lord willing we have that number. We only out here for the believers. All right, we out here for the elect. All right, to seal the elect, man. That's what the Lord is doing through the Spirit, right? Let's get matter of fact, let's get that Amos. One second, Salaki. Yeah, this is Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and shall not find it." Right, it's gonna come a time where you people out here not gonna be able to seek get this word. All right. No, the word's gonna be sealed in the servants of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Okay. Come a time where you can't get on the internet. Access, you're gonna need can't be able to access the internet. Get on YouTube and do your scoffing and your mocking. It's gonna come a time where the Lord's gonna take His prophets are the men of the Lord off the streets. All right, it's gonna be a judgment gonna play out. You know, read it again. It says, "And they shall wander from sea to sea." You'll be looking for this word, man. "And from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord," right? Whose name is Yahweh, "and shall not find it," man. You're gonna be seeking it, but you ain't gonna find it, man. You know what does it say in Ezekiel, right? Ezekiel 7. Let's go to that. Ezekiel 7 and verse 25, and it says, "Destruction cometh, right? And they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priest, and counsel from the ancients." Right? They're gonna seek a vision of the prophets, man. You know, they're gonna want answers, but it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late at that point. You did all your scoffing, did all your mocking, right? Same, we got dresses on, we look crazy. You know, there's gonna come a time where you're gonna get judgment, man. The Lord remembers all of that. The Lord sees everything, and He sees you people out here doing wickedness, all right, committing adultery, all types of stuff, man. You're gonna be judged for that, especially coming up against His men, the prophets, the servants of the Lord, right? So now let's get I think it was one of Jeremiah I wanted to read. Is it 16? Maybe 16. Yeah. No. Yeah, let's read this. Jeremiah 16 and Jeremiah 16, I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, "The word of the Lord came also unto me, saying, Thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons nor daughters in this place. For thus said the Lord concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land, they shall die of grievous deaths." Woo! Read that again. "They shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth. And they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. For thus said the Lord, Enter not into the house of mourning." Salakia, let me read it again. "For thus said the Lord, Enter not into the house of mourning, neither go to lament nor bemoan them. For I have taken away my peace from this people, saith the Lord, even loving kindness and mercies. Both the great and the small shall die in this land. They shall not be buried. Neither shall men lament for them, nor cut themselves, nor make themselves bald for them. Neither shall men tear themselves for them in mourning, to comfort them for the dead. Neither shall men give them cup of consolation to drink for their father or for their mother. Thou shalt not also go into the house of feasting, to sit with them to eat and to drink. For thus saith the Lord, Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, Behold, I will cause to cease out of this place in your eyes and in your days the voice of mirth, and the voice of gladness, and the voice of the bridegroom, and the voice of the bride." So the Lord is going to cause to cease mirth from this place, man. Okay? And as we just read, it's talking about total judgment planned out. All right, people going to be, the Lord's going to kill a lot of people in these latter days, man. Okay? Get a sip of this water. Okay? Give me 1 second. All right. So yeah, man, the Lord's gonna cause, the Lord's gonna take away a mirthful spirit away from this world, man, and bring what? Let's get Isaiah. Okay. Matter of fact, let's read this first, Jeremiah 15 and 1. "Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight, and let them go forth. It shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, Whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, Thus saith the Lord, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity. I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and beasts of the earth to devour and destroy, man. You see, so people gonna be eating out here. You're gonna be eaten by your carcass is gonna be on the ground, and the fowls and the birds are gonna come down and feast on you, man. The beasts of the land are gonna come feast on your ass. All right, I just saw from the Elder Hawad. All right, he posted on Instagram, on YouTube, that a woman was mauled by a bear and her cubs. See, the Lord's gonna put a spirit on these animals too to bring out judgment. You know, you may escape hunger, right? But hey, you may run into a forest somewhere, but hey, the Lord got something wait for your ass, man. If you're not one of His, that's in Amos, I believe. Before we get to that, though, let's read Isaiah though. Isaiah 24, and Salaki. Isaiah 24. I'm gonna start at verse 4, and it says, I'm gonna start at verse 1. Isaiah 24:1. Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof. And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with her mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower, as with the taker of usury, right? So with the giver, so with the giver of usury to him. The land shall be utterly empty and utterly spoiled, for the Lord hath spoken His word. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away, the hardy people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Right, and that's talking about Esau, Edom, man. All right, these are the curse. Let's continue on. It says, therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. You see, the curse has devoured the earth, and the curse of the earth is Esau, man. Okay, they're destroying you got GMO food. Your food is our food is fake, right? You got chemtrails in the sky, which today it's clear day, right? Clear skies today, right? But you got deforestation, right? You can look that up. You got these juices they coming out with, you know, the VA, the V to the A to the X. All right, these vax, right? These are things to destroy you, man. They're not to help you, right? They're not here to help the earth. They're to destroy the earth, okay? And to destroy you Israelites out here, right? Verse 6 again. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. And that's why the Lord has to destroy America, Babylon the Great, man, through nuclear destruction, through by fire. All right, fire is coming to this place, man. If you don't understand, fire is coming to America, man. Nuclear destruction. Okay. What you want to call it? The day of doom is on its way, man. Okay, so America's not going to go on for another 50 years or 20 or 60. No, America's about to be destroyed, man. America's about to be burned. America's about to be done away with. It's going to be a flat, desolate land when it's over with, man. Okay. It says, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. You see that? And then the city of confusion is who? Babylon. Okay, because Babel means confusion. Okay, this is the city of confusion, man. That's what Babylon means, confusion. And we see the confusion in this place. All right, a man could be a woman could be a man. You have two women being together, two men being together, right? You got trans, that trans agenda going around. Your child at a young age can change their gender. This is a place of confusion, man. That's why the Lord has to do away with it. Okay. It says, so that was it. That's all I wanted in that, right? Let's get this. Let's get Isaiah 13. Isaiah 13:1, it says, this is the burden of Babylon. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift you up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. And who are the sanctified ones? The prophets. Okay, they're the ones that sanctify. You go read Jeremiah 1 and verse 5 for that. Okay, Jeremiah was sanctified before the world began. He was sanctified to be a prophet. There's Jeremiah chapter 1. Okay, and verse 5. It says, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. See, so Jeremiah was sanctified for the Lord knew who he was gonna be before he was even in the belly, man. Okay, so going back, Isaiah 13:3, I have commanded my sanctified ones, I have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle. And that's what the Lord is doing right now, man. He's getting ready. He's starting that up for World War III to come, right? It says, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. What is that talking about? Okay, that's talking about nuclear destruction, man. Those ICBM missiles on their way are to destroy America, Babylon the Great. All right. As a matter of fact, I'll get that. Revelation 9. Okay, 200 million missiles on their way to destroy this place, man. And we're praying and hoping, ourselves that we escape that. I don't want to be burned up here with you wicked people. Okay, we're righteous, but our righteousness is as filthy rags, man. But we have a chance. Okay, we're doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. We're putting our life on the line to do this, and we do this because we want to, not want to, but we do this because we're commanded to do it, right? We love to do this. We love to come out and curse you people out, especially you Israelites, man. We love to come out and come to proclaim the destruction of America, Babylon the Great. We love to tell you about prophecy. I do. I love to see when people faces get scared, because of the prophecy that's coming out, man. I love seeing that. I love to see fear in you people's faces. All right, because you've been proud for too long, way too long, right? Verse 5 again, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. They shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their face shall be as flames. People will be passing out, falling out, all right? Journeying on themselves, pooping on themselves, man, having heart attacks, right? When they see those missiles coming, man, and when they see the chariots of the Lord coming back, they're gonna be scared, right? But you should be. But the elect, they're gonna be wondering, we're gonna be rejoicing in that day, man, right? You're gonna see the chariots coming back. It's gonna be beautiful. Lord willing, we up that number, right? It says, verse 9, behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. All right, and who the proud? The proudest people on earth is Esau, man. So-called white people. All right, they're the proudest beings who walk this place, who walk this earth, man. Even you Jakes too, because you take the ways after these heathens, man. Okay, you follow the way of the other heathen, which the Lord told you not to do, right? You proud too. That's why the Lord going to destroy 2/3 of our people, right? But they will come back in the kingdom. Okay, they're gonna be righteous, gonna be in their right mind, and have new bodies, right? It says, I'll read that again, verse 11. And I'll punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the hardness of the terrible. Verse 12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than a golden wedge of Ophir. And that's a man of the Lord, man. Not your just regular, Joe Schmo out here. That's a man of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, of the elect, all right? That's a man of who has this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that he has. Okay? And that goes into Isaiah 4:1, right? 7 women shall take hold of 1 man. All right? You women going to need protection out here, you know? There's going to come a time where, you know, the ones going to be most vulnerable are you women, man. You know? When the society collapses, what you going to do? Not going to have your feminine products to have, okay? If you single by yourself, you're going to be, you know, it tells you in his book, man, that, that they're going to be taken and ravished, okay? So, hey, you ain't going to have no protection out here, man, okay? But if you have a man of the Lord, okay, a man of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you'll be all right, you know? It says, so reading again, verse 12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than a golden wedge of Ophir. Okay, and that precious gold, you know, it means, you know, rare, man. You know? It says, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place, in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be as a chased roe, right? And as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone to his own land. So it's gonna come a time where, hey, you know, these people are coming into America, right? They're gonna go back to their own homeland, man. They'll go back to where they came from. You know, Chinese, Japanese, you know, Arabs, Africans. They're gonna go back to their homeland, man, because they really see what America is really about. You know, they see that America is going down the drain, man. It's not like how it used to be. You know, it says, Salaki. Continuing on, it reads, verse 15, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, right? It says, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Verse 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their house shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Okay? Now, with their wives ravished, man, it goes to the word ravished, you know, it means grape. Okay? Just take the G off, right? It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which the Medes today are the Russians. Okay? It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bows also shall dash young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb, and their eyes shall not spare children. What's that bow? Is it a literal bow? No, that bow is what? Those ICBM missiles, man. Okay? It says, verse 19, and Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. See? So let me read it again. It says, in Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And how he do that? All right, what's that? Fire and brimstone. Same way America's gonna go out. All right, through ICBM nuclear destruction, fire, and a lot of people gonna be burning up in that fire. The lake of fire. That's what it is, man. All right, the lake of fire is in hell. There's no such place as hell. Okay. And it says, verse 20, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But the wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their house shall be full of doleful creatures. And owls shall dwell there, and satyrs or satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged, man. America's days are not going to be prolonged, man. All right, the days for America, Babylon the Great, the days of Babylon is shortening. All right, America's days are numbered, man. All right, let's get no, let's not get that. Let's read Jeremiah 30:6 real quick. Okay, this is Jeremiah 30 and verse 4, and it says, and these are the words which the Lord spake concerning Israel, concerning Judah. For thus said the Lord, ye have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, not of peace. Right? Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned to paleness. See, so the Lord's asking the question: Do men give birth to children? No, they don't. Okay, so why the Lord's gonna see men out here screaming and howling and crying like a woman in travail, like a woman you know, when she's giving birth to a child, right? That's what the Lord is seeing, right? It says, verse 7, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, right? The time of Jacob's trouble is coming on you Jakes, man. You so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, all right? That's the time we're about to come into, man, okay? It says what? It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Who's the he? The elect. All right. If you're not the elect, you're not gonna be taken. You're not gonna be saved, man. You're not gonna have that the hedge of protection from the Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know. So let's get Daniel 12:1. All right. We'll get these out the way. Rui's up at night as well. This Daniel chapter 12 verse 1, and it reads, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, right? Such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. Okay? So it's gonna be a time of trouble like no other, man. Okay? It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as was never since there was a nation, even to that same time. It's gonna be a time of trouble like no other, man. Okay, you people gonna be out here starving, dying, getting killed, getting slaved. And we gonna be happy, man. Especially you women out here. You proud, all right? You proud women. That's you know, in the society that gives you that okay, that gave you that, man. Okay, that gave you that freedom. Okay. So now let's get Let's get that in Matthew. Let's get this in Matthew, right? Matthew 24 and verse 21. It says, for there shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be, man. So it'll be a time of great tribulation, man. Okay, and it's going to come upon this world, and within that is going to be the mark of the beast, right? Let's read that. Let's get that. Because before World War III comes, all right, the mark of the beast has to be implemented, which is the mark of the beast is what? The Arphadicha. Before America, Babylon the Great be destroyed, before World War III happens, okay, the mark of the beast has to come, man. That's one of the major prophecies we're looking out for, right? So this is Revelation 13 and 16. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? And that word mark, when you go into it in the Greek, is the word charagma, or church. Verse 17, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So without the mark of the beast, you can't buy or sell. Because why? There's gonna be a digital system to come. Okay, you already got you know, they put them in their over in Sweden they're doing it, in the, you know, in the eastern countries, right? You know, over in Sweden they're doing that. And I'm pretty sure they're doing it in other places as well. You know, some people in America already got the mark of the beast. You go open your door and on the mark of the beast, on the chip, there's gonna be your money, you know, your ID, your wallet, all that. With a tap of a hand, you can just pay for something. Okay, when you go to your doctor, they may say tap your hand, they bring up your medical records. Okay, that's what's gonna be on this chip, man. See, your driver's license, your wallet, your car keys, your door keys, all of that, man. To open your car door, that's what's gonna be on the chip, man. Okay, that's what they're about to bring out into the society. That's what it's gonna be made mandatory. And if you don't take it, you're gonna be what's the word? You're gonna be separated, you know, or you're gonna be killed. It's gonna be either you take it or you're gonna die. All right, hey, how about Shema Shabbat can thumb to your household? Okay, so reading again, verse 17, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, which I said in the Greek is the word charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. When you go that 666 is chi psi stigma. Okay. And that word stigma is it means a mark, prick, or cut into the body, man. So it's telling you that you got Israelites out here telling you it's spiritual, it's sin, right? If it's sin, we all got it. You know, we all have the mark of the beast. So why are we out here preaching the word? Okay, that means none of us are gonna get saved. You know, so you got to be, you know, you got the spiritual eyes and the spiritual ears to discern, all right, who's right and who's not. We know who's right, all right. Starting through the spirit, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right, the men of great millstone, the true prophets and the true affiliates. We're right, man. We have the 100% truth according to doctrine. Okay, let's get Revelation 2 and 10. Okay, Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10, and it reads, "Fear," it says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison," right? "That you may be tried. And you shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life." Right? You're going to be tried, man. All right? The devil, yep. The devil, okay? Esau Edom is going to come down with that great ram. He's going to try you, man. He's going to throw you in a prison, throw you into a FEMA camp, throw you into a detention center, right? You don't know how long you're going to be there. You may be, right? You're going to be tried, man. Let's read that again, okay? It says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer." So you're gonna, when it comes to this truth, you're gonna learn to suffer, man. Okay, you're gonna suffer for righteousness' sake. Why these people out here, they having the time of their lives, but what they seem like they're winning. They're winning, but they're sinning as well, man. Okay, it says, "Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison." You know, a FEMA camp. They got FEMA camps already in America. Okay, I believe it was a website. I believe you go on FEMA, you can look up your FEMA region. You know, where you going, where it's at. I know it's one out on Fort Meade somewhere in Maryland. Okay, wherever you live, maybe in Los Angeles or South Carolina, you know, they got these different FEMA camps set up, man. Right? So it says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried." You're going to be tried, man. Right? "And you shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life." You gotta be, that's the key though. You gotta be faithful unto death, man. All right, you gotta be faithful unto the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and not turn away, not bow the knee to the system. All right, not get weak in the time of trouble. Right, and give me 1 second, real quick. Gotta charge this baby up. All right. See something. All right, we good, man. We're back. We're good. Right. So yeah, we're gonna be tried, man. You can also look up the 10 FEMA regions, right, which is in America. That's America, man. It speaks about that in Revelation 11, right? Revelation 11 and 13. It says, "In the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000, which is a complete number, right? And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the power of heaven." All right, it says the 10th part of the city. The 10th part of the city is America, man. If you look up, you can go on Google and type in the 10 FEMA regions. Okay, go on Google, type in 10 FEMA regions. It'll pop up as America, split up into 10 FEMA zones. Okay, so let's go to Revelation 3 and 10, and it reads, Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation." Right? That's the hour of temptation, man. The hour of temptation is what? When a mark of the beast is made mandatory. All right? We have to take it. If you don't take it, you know, you'll be either killed or, you know, you'll be separated from society, man. Okay? You're not be able to buy, can't get food, can't get water, can't get, you know, what you need to, you know, to clean yourself for you women, you men out here. All right? You're not going to have none of that. All right, you're gonna be you have to rely on the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai in that time, which we, you know, we're praying and hoping that we're praying right now, doing the things right now that's, you know, that are pleasing to the Lord. All right, so we can keep us safe in that time, if we're of the elect, Lord willing. Okay, read it again, Revelation 3 and 10. "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth." All right, to try them that dwell upon the earth, man. People gonna be tried out here, man. Okay, gonna be tried. The whole world's gonna be tried. You go to the world. That world is in this in verse 3 and 10 is oikumene. Okay, which is the inhabited earth, man. So yeah, you're gonna be tried during that time. All of us are gonna be tried. That's a great time of testing. Okay, that's the real test we're about to come into, man. Okay, the time of great tribulation. All right, it's gonna be famines out here. It's gonna be bloodshed. It's gonna be death. Right? But these people don't care. Look at them. Right? These people don't give a damn. They too busy worrying about what they doing. right? We're in the time of what's that? Noah again. Right, let's get that. Let's get Luke 17. Right?
This looks to be free.
Well, like I said, we're not out here for them. We out here for the elect, man, and we're out here for ourselves as well. The Lord willing, we have that number to be taken care of, right? Because it says in Isaiah, right? Because we believe that Isaiah 65, the servants shall eat, man. We're gonna eat. We're gonna be all right, okay? But the people out here, they're gonna be starving, dying, right? Gonna be through, not knowing what to do out here, man. Why? Because you didn't want to take heed to the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's why. All right, you Israelites want to be out here playing around, especially those in the truth, man. You know, those of the circumcision, those who know that they're Israelites. You out here playing around, not calling on the names of the Lord. All right, not teaching the true doctrine, right? Not what else? Saying that the mark of the beast is something different. You know, preaching the hell doctrine. You know, all these wayward doctrines, false prophets, right? But it's all right, man, because the time of playing games is about to be over. You know. So this is Luke chapter 17. All right. Give me 1 second. All right. There's Luke 17 and verse. Where's that? And I'm gonna start at 22, and it says, and he said unto the disciples, right? The days will come when ye shall desire to see the Son. Salaki. Read it again. And he said unto the disciples, the days will come when ye shall desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man, and ye shall not see it. And they shall say to you, see here or see there, go not after them, nor follow them. For as the lightning that lighteth out of the one part under heaven. Oh, what's up, brother? How you feel? It says, for as the lightning, Salaki, verse 24, for as the lightning that lighteneth out of the one part under heaven shineth unto the other part under heaven, so shall also the Son of Man be in his day. Right. So, like you see lightning in the sky. That's how the Son of Man is going to come back. We're going to see him. Everybody's going to see him. All right. There's not going to be no secret rapture like they preach in the Christian churches. Right. It says, verse 25. But first must he suffer many things and be rejected of this generation. Right. That happened in that time. All right. A lot of the Jews. All right. The Pharisees, the scribes. You know, the wicked scribes and Pharisees of that time. They rejected Yahushua, man. Okay. It says, verse 26, and as it was in the days of Noah, who was Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. You see? So when it started, Noah was out there preaching the word, giving them the warning, right? But they didn't listen to Noah. They thought Noah was crazy. Right? He was building the boat. They was mocking Noah, laughing at him, right? But when those rains started, when they felt them raindrops, you best believe that they wouldn't have been on that boat. Noah, let us in. But he couldn't, because what did it say? They said the Lord shut that door, man. Because if he didn't, Noah would have let them people in there, man. It's gonna be the same way in this time. When these prophecies start to come to pass, when America starts to collapse, the society starts to go down the drain. They'll be looking for answers. They'll be looking for the men of the Lord that was out here preaching the word, right? They'll be looking for answers, man. They're gonna want answers. No, but it's gonna be too late at that point. You should have got it when you had the chance. Should have repented to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua when you had the time, man. Right? Yeah, and the doors of mercy are closing once again. Exactly. The doors of mercy are closing, man. It's not the time to be playing around, man. Okay. So let's go to this real quick. I'm gonna get into the pop. Want to read this? Let's read second address. Let's get more insight of what's coming. This second address. I'm gonna read verse chapter. I don't know what I want to read. Second address chapter.
Really? What the fuck?
Yeah. I'll read this second address chapter 8 and verse 50. All right, from the Apocrypha, okay, which is a part of the Bible, right? Second address chapter 8 and verse 50, and it reads, for many great misery shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world. Because they walk in great pride, and you see that. You see these people walking in great pride right now. You know, these women, they're prideful. Men, they're prideful. But the most proud is who? The so-called black women, man. The most proud on this world. Okay, but it's going to come a time where that's going to be over. And we read that. That's the spirit. Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, said the Lord, Yahweh, thou send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. We're coming to that, man. We're coming to the time where the Lord's about to take his men off the streets. All right, the men of the Lord, they're gonna be he's gonna take them away. The preaching of the preachers is gonna come to an end. You people out here are gonna be destroyed, man. They're gonna be out here dying of famine, dying of thirst, getting killed by the sword, getting killed by these troops rolling the streets. That's what's coming, you know. So it says, chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in their latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. For unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared, plenteousness is made ready, a city is builded, and rest is allowed. Yeah, perfect wisdom, so like perfect goodness and wisdom. That's what we want, man. You know, we want rest, okay, to come. We want the kingdom of heaven on earth to come, where we are ruling over you heathen, all right, over you simpletons, okay, and our people are in a righteous state, you know. But right now it's not for them. We're only here for the elect, man. That's what we're looking for, right? And this was to Ezra. This is the prophet Ezra. Ezra's of that number, man. And he's here back today doing the same. He's back in his lot, preaching the word of the Lord, wherever he is. And he's definitely a man of the Lord. He has to be in GMS. He has to be. He's not in IUIC. He's not in IHBK. All right, Real Nigga University. You know, there's a lot. He damn sure ain't in Sakari or Genesis. Okay, he either preaching the word by himself or he's in Great Millstone. Or one of the affiliates. Okay? But Ezra is back here today, man. John, the Revelator, is back here today. Okay? Daniel, who was John the Revelator, right? They're all back. All the prophets are back and preaching the word of the Lord, man. Okay? It says, verse 53, it says, the root of evil is sealed up from you, weakness and moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten. Sorrows are past, and in the end is showed the treasure of immortality, right? Living forever. And you see, that's what we want. That's what we're chasing after. Immortality, man. Living forever, which we will live forever. The Israelites will be living forever on the planet Earth, but the other nations, they're going to die a natural death, right? It says, and therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish. For when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, thought scorn of his law, and forsook his ways. Right, you people, you Israelites, you forsake the Lord's ways, man. All right, you despise the Most High. You don't love God. That's what you say. You don't love God. You don't love who the world calls Jesus, which his name is Yahweh Shai. Right? It says, read that again. For when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, thought scorn of his law, and forsook his ways. Moreover, they have trodden down his righteous, and said in their heart that there is no God, yeah, and that knowing they must die. You see, they must die. Why? Because they must know that they're death by pain. You're gonna die a painful death, man. Right? Let's go to 2 Corinthians 9. And it says, I'm gonna start at verse 7. It says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby he had believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. See? It says, by works and by faith. Hey, Shalom, how about Shema Shabbat? Kathon to your household, brother Shaquat. Been a while, bro. All right, how you feel? Good to see you. Read that again. 2 chapter 9 and verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith. And by faith. God had works and faith, man. Right? Whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils. Right? And shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Right? They were predestinated. Right? Like Jeremiah, he was predestinated. Okay? Right, got precept, Revelation 14 and 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Yahushua. See, gotta have works and gotta have faith. Gotta have one or the other. Gotta have both. Can't have one or the other. That's not how it works, right? Verse 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, right? Those the undesirables, right? Then shall they be in pitiful case, which not have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, right, grace was open unto them, right? And when as yet place of repentance, see, was open unto them, understood not but despised it. The same must know after death by pain. You're going to have to die a painful death, man. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. You see, so we're out for the elect, man. We're not here for you undesirables, for the multitude that's going to perish. All right, I've been good, brother. You know, fighting, enduring, you know, through the spirit of Yahushua, man. But I'm feeling good. You know, Lord willing, you know, we make it. You know, out of this cesspool, out of this hellhole. You know, because that's what it is. It's hell. But you know, we did it to ourselves. Really, it's our fault that we're in this position. Why? Because we sinned against the Lord, man. We broke the covenant. You know, so we had to pay for our sins, man. That's what we're doing. But right now, we're trying to come back, you know, to the Lord in righteousness. Okay. So let's go to 2nd Esdras 15. Right. Let's read that. I'm just go straight to the point. 2nd Esdras chapter 15 and verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands." See, there's gonna be a time of war, civil war out here. They're gonna be fighting against one another. Gonna be invading one another, killing one another. Right? It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Man, they're gonna come up against the government, right? That's what sedition is. A sedition, you know, is just rebellion against, you know, the government, man. You know, against the higher powers, your mayors, your governors, those, you know, who in higher up offices of what's that called? You know, like the UN and stuff like that, right? Verse 17: "A man shall desire to go to a city and shall not be able." Right? They're going to eventually set up martial law. Right? Going to have troops in the streets. Right? Killing you people out here. You know. And it says, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the house shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation." Right? For a lack of bread, man. A lack of food and water out here. A lack of resources. And for great tribulation. You know, so they're going to be invading your house. All right, taking your food, your water. They may take your wife, your children. You know, they're going to do a lot of stuff to you people out here, man. If you don't repent, especially you Israelites, right? Let's go to 2nd 16, right? 2nd 16 and verse 17, and it reads, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Right? So a beginning of famine, wars, death. That's what we're about to see out here, man. On you people, you're gonna be out here starving to death, getting killed by the sword, right? Dying here because from these troops. That's what we're gonna be glad to see it, man, because you deserve it. You proud American people out here, man. Okay. It says, verse 19, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are set as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Right? And they're going to continue in their wickedness, man. They don't care. Right? This the Lord's doing. The Lord is setting these plagues upon you. But what happens? Everything goes back to normal, all right? And you go back to your wickedness. That's what happens, man. Look at the COVID 2020. People were scared out here, man. I was among it. I was among them. Okay, I wasn't scared, but you know, I saw other people. They was in fear. I went to Walmart. People got toilet paper, right? You know, what's that going to do for you? Paper towels, you know, bunch of water, you know, you know, what's that going to do for you in a time of trouble, man? That goes to show that these people don't know how to, when a real crisis comes, these people are through. They're not going to know what to do out here, right? It says, verse 20, but for all these things, they shall not return from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals, which is food, shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. That's what's coming, man. Sword, famine, and great confusion to you people, right? It says, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So you escape hunger, but you got the sword coming behind that, man. Go read Amos, the 5th chapter. You escape from a bear and a lion, and he put his hand on the wall and a snake bit him, right? You escape all of that, and a sword gets you, man, or a snake got you. You escape the bear, you escape that lion, but you put that hand on your wall, boom, that snake got you, man. The snake bit you, caught you off guard. Now you dying from poison. Okay. It says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. See, it's gonna be total destruction out here, man. He says it's gonna be what you see now, right? I'll give y'all a look. Okay, let me turn this around real quick. Give y'all a look. Right? It's peaceful now. You know, people are, you know, they're going down there to get it's gonna be a Baltimore run tomorrow. You know, so it's all peaceful right now, right? But watch, this is all about to change. All about to change. There'll be destruction out in the streets. You're gonna be seeing dead bodies on the ground, right? The army gonna be the UN troops, right, rolling through here, you know, killing people. There's gonna be total riots, civil war. Go watch that movie, man. They put a lot of stuff in the movies. Okay, go watch them. Go watch Civil War. Go watch The Road. Go watch what's that movie? The Manchurian Candidate, right? There was they implanted an RFID chip in these soldiers, man. Or they brainwashed them. Go watch what's that other movie? The Enemy of State with Will Smith in it. That's a good movie, man. Okay, they already know. You know, go watch all the apostles and the bishops talk about, man. You know, I do. Okay, and look at it with a spiritual eye, man. Don't look at it, you know, to be entertained, you know, but try to get a deeper understanding of what you're seeing, a spiritual connotation of it, man. You know, because that's what we're about to see in these latter days. You know, these old movies that they put out, best believe that it's foreshadowing of what's to come. Okay, of famine, of death, destruction, all of that, man. Or go watch Independence Day, the return, you know, with the chariots, those UFOs, what you call them, but the chariots of the Lord, man. Okay, go watch that. Go watch these movies that they put out. They put a lot of stuff in the movies, man. Okay. It says, I'm gonna jump down to verse. I'm jumping down to verse 70, right? It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. You see, there's gonna be a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, man. And they know who we are. They know who the Hebrew is like. They know that we're waking up. But that's that fear, man. It tells you in Revelation 11. Okay, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them. Upon who? These nations, our enemies. Okay, they're scared now because we're waking up. Right? And they didn't want us to wake up. They thought it was gonna be for a long time that you niggas, right? That's what they call you. That never woke up, man. You know. But now we're standing upon our feet. We're out here preaching the word of the Lord to our people, the Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, and those who are scattered abroad. We're standing upon our feet and telling you what's to come. You know. And they're scared of that, man. They're scared of the names of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh. That's what they're scared of. See? It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Right? They're gonna be like madmen, you know, be like a wild animal. Okay, destroying those that fear the Lord, man. Destroying those, killing those that fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Okay, it says it says they should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods, and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. See, so we're gonna be tried, man. You gotta be ready for that trial, that tribulation to come. That's what we're preparing ourselves for. Okay. It says, "Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, right? Behold, the days of trouble are at hand." See, the days of trouble are at hand. You people are laughing. You can laugh all you want, but when the days of trouble come, you'll be out here starving, you'll be out here dying, getting killed by the sword. You know, so we don't care if you laugh. You know, we don't care if you look at us crazy, right? That's all right. But when the time of trouble comes, we're gonna be laughing at you. Matter of fact, let's get there. All right. How the table's gonna turn, man. We can't wait for the tables to turn on you people, man. Right? Let's get Luke. This is Luke 6. Okay. This is Luke chapter 6. I'm starting at verse 20. It says, "And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of heaven." Salaki. For yours, I'm a little excited. All right. Verse 20 again. Luke 6 and 20. Right. "And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of the Most High. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you," right? And when they shall separate, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake, right? "Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy. For behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets." See? So rejoice in that day, man. All right, when these people talk bad about you, you know, you doing something right. And they talk bad about the Hebrew Israelites, but that's all right. You know? Verse 24, "But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep." Like, right. Woe unto you that want to mock and scoff, right? That are proud, that living it up. Hey, in that time, the table's gonna turn, man. Right? "Woe unto you when men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets." Okay? Let's get what's another one? That's in Isaiah. How you doing? I think that's Isaiah 65. Right? This is Isaiah 65 in verse 13. It says, "Therefore thus said the Lord Yahweh, Behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. And ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen, for the Lord Yahweh shall slay thee, and call his servants by another name." See? So, the servants of the Lord are gonna eat, man. All right, the servants of Yahweh Bashim Ashab, we're gonna be eating that day. But the rest of you people out here, you're gonna be starving, dying, thirsty. You know, you're gonna be out here dying, man. You know, and we're gonna be seeing you. We gonna laugh at your ass. Cause it says that in Proverbs. Let's get that. Let's end it off on that. Let's end it off in Proverbs. You're going the wrong way.
I found this really great, exciting.
Proverbs 1 and verse 20. It says, "Wisdom crieth without; she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge." Right? How long will we Salaki? You know, how long will you simple ones will be in simplicity, man? How long are you gonna be stupid? All right, and reject the word of the Lord, man. Right? It says, "Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and you refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded." Right? How's the Lord calling? He's calling through his prophets, man. Okay, the men of the Lord. That's how the Lord speaks. Through his servants, the prophets. Okay? It says, "Because I have called and you refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish cometh upon you, right? The Lord's going to laugh at you. Which really is not going. You don't hear no cosmic laugh from the heavens. Ha ha ha. No, the men of the Lord gonna be laughing at your ass, man. You're gonna be out here when you out here, you know, fainting of getting judged. The Lord bringing judgment on your ass, man. You know, you dying of hunger, dying of thirst. You know, getting killed by the sword. You know, that's what we're gonna see out here, right? It says, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Right? It's gonna be too late. It's gonna be coming to the Lord when it's gonna be too late, man. All right. You will try to find call upon the Lord when all hell breaking loose. No, man. No, that's not how it works. You know, you will call upon the Lord when it's convenient for you. When you in a bad predicament, right? But while everything was going good and you know while everything was peaceful, at some point you was living it up, man. You was being a nigga, right? You wasn't worried about Yahweh Shem Yahushua like that, right? You wasn't worried about calling on God or Jesus Christ, but that's not his name. His name is Yahushua Hamashiach, all right, the Messiah, man. Okay. Then shall they call upon me. It says, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. You ain't gonna find the Lord, man. Right? He gonna ignore you. It says, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. Right? They hated knowledge. Now people hate knowledge, man. Right? It says, they would none of my counsel, they despise all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil. See that? So those who hearken unto the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua are gonna fear. So like I'm gonna dwell safely, man. But the rest of the people, hey, you're gonna die here, man. I just read this precept, 1 Chronicles 16:11. Seek the Lord in his strength. Seek his face continually, man. Seek the Lord, man. Okay, seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua, repent before it's too late out here. Before it's too late for you so-called Negroes like Native Americans. You better repent before it's too late, man. All right, before the Lord start bringing that judgment upon this world. Right, because when the judgment comes, hey, it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late at that point, man. You know, so Lord willing, this was edifying. All right. Lord willing, you brothers and sisters out there was edified. Okay, through the Spirit Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha HaKodash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders at Great Millstone, the teacher Ruel. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Those who was edified. To the next video, we're going to say Shalom, Kwame Asharala, Wa Ababa. Okay?